themselves. And then a lot of times after they watch the first part, they're like, okay, great, I got a feel for the game. I want to play it myself. I don't need to see the other parts.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
So that's the, one of the issues with Let's Play content, but we gotta evolve beyond Let's Play content. And
that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The nuanced things is, in my opinion, you do need that good quality. We need some type of interaction or whatever. Some people can't, if the quality is there, you can just sit there and just vibe out. Me personally, I like to watch the gamer stress out a little bit. What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know that I don't like to hold y'all up, so let's jump right into it.
What's going to be the theme of the channel? What kind of person do you want to attract? So just like if you did horror games, you could attract horror games, or hero games. Okay, then you could show Marvel Rivals and other types of hero games that could be relevant. Or if you're doing first-person shooter games, you could do Call of Duty, or you could do Rainbow Six, maybe a little bit of Fortnite in there. To experiment with that stuff. But what's it going to be? Or if you're going to do these story mode games or role-playing games, what kind of role-playing games are you going to do? You got to stick to something. Are you going to do sports? Like, it's just too all over the place right now, and you're not going to attract a particular audience person. Madden 25, college football 25, like that. Yeah, I remember that earlier this year. Last year now. That was a big deal. We hadn't had a college game in how long? Some of you guys would probably know more than me. I didn't really play the NCAA sports games, but it was many years. We were waiting on one. So the fact that came out, that's big news. If you're on that first, you're playing it, you're showcasing it, that's great. But are you going to be sticking with football stuff? Then you switch back over to something else? So if you do this type of content, you might be having fun. It's great. But for long-term growth, it's going to be very difficult. And your views are going to be like all over the place. You're going to have some that have no views, and then maybe if you're lucky, you'll get a video that pops off, like in this guy's case. He had a video here and there that did well. And you'll also notice that, look at the part ones always seem to do the best. Well, that's because people are mostly interested in, how the game is. Is it something they'd be interested in playing for themselves? And then a lot of times after they watch the first part, they're like, okay, great, I got a feel for the game. I want to play it myself. I don't need to see the other parts.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
So that's the, one of the issues with Let's Play content, but we gotta evolve beyond Let's Play content. And
that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm kind of actually happy this stream, where I haven't seen too much of that. 6 months ago when I did my last stream, we were seeing a lot of channels that had all these Let's Plays, but like you have to move beyond that, and you have to kind of leverage these games in a more creative capacity than trying to make, trying to live off the game and make parts out of it and hope that it does well. I think the only exception for me for Let's Plays is if you are first, or you're on the game the first week it comes out, and you make your Let's Play series and you get it uploaded. Awesome, great, you're good.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Other than that, if you don't get it out that first week or second week, even the second week is kind of late at this point, I don't think it's worth it. Like, you're just playing it for fun. It's, you're playing it for you, but you're not going to get a lot of traction doing that nowadays, because the big channels have the game in advance sometimes. They're already doing their Let's Play. They've done it for years. They have a big following, and that's where all the viewership's going to go. So
what's going on YouTube? Video, but because I'm seeing certain success, I truly want to share my secrets and the years of experience of what I learned, and that what I'm seeing, just like anybody else, I'm not saying that I'm a guru, but just like anybody else, experience is the best teacher, right? Experience is the best teacher. I have literally surpassed both of my 5+ year channels in views and engagement and in subscribers, and I only had these channels for 6 months. I literally had both channels for approximately 6 months. One channel is a month older than the other, so one channel, which is this channel, 5 months, right? And I created it so I like games. I'm a nerd. Ain't no other way to put it. I'm a nerd, so I wanted to, and that's my way of like just getting away from the regular shuffle of being a content creator on the other side of things, on what's trending, dating space, just life, life just be life. And so it helps me get away from that, or whatever the case would be, and actually enjoy the content that I make, especially when it comes to the quality. So that's one of the things that I learned. One of the nuanced things is, in my opinion, you do need that good quality. You need some type of interaction or whatever. Some people can, if the quality is there, you can just sit there and just vibe out. Me personally, I like to watch the gamer stress out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You get what I'm saying? I can rattle off a few names, man. I watch so many different people. Some people is new to me. So, some people not. And they just new to me because they either close to 1 million or have over 1 million, or they definitely be having more than 100,000. Some of them about to hit 100,000, but you can just tell they've been in the space for a little bit, and they might be a little bit bigger on Twitch because their primary thing is live stream. My primary thing is just creating content or whatever. Any live stream that I have will be pre-recorded. So that's just a little context or whatever. But what made me make this video is because, once again, I'm just a person that with a gaming channel making content, been doing it for a few years or whatever. And I would like to say that my previous channel was lightly successful because it was monetized, but with YouTube changing and everything going on, we're like, what do we usually do? We look on a platform that we want to grow on. We see how to grow. We listen to quote unquote the gurus or whatever the case would be, the people with the bigger channels, yada yada yada. So I mean, if y'all know who he is, that's why he's in the thumbnail, because I got it from him. Midnight Man. Now I've been subscribed to Midnight Man on multiple channels or whatever. This dude done helped me, not personally because I don't know him personally as an individual, but he done helped me put what into the Elgato and all that trickery. You get what I'm saying? Everything that you need pretty much for like live streaming and recording and the hardware. This man done helped me do a lot. You get what I'm saying? Just by making videos, right? Now, so I pulled up on one of his live streams and he was auditing somebody's channel, and he was like, yeah, your channel was all over the place, which what y'all see on the screen, right? That's playing right now. So my thing is, his constructive criticism was cool, but in my opinion, once again, is what I rolled up on. I rolled up on a part of the conversation when he was saying, I never heard him say consistency. I know that's a nuanced thing, and somebody may have a certain amount of subs or whatever. In this case, this person has 600 subs. They've been on the platform for a few years or whatever the case may be. What I seen, you gotta I got fresh eyes. I'm a newer channel. I haven't been doing it as long as Midnight Man, but I do know that let's play. First of all, content creation is up next. People love to just sit back. There's so many different people that works like a night shift or just any shift or whatever, where they might be able to have a phone or whatever device they got, laptop, and they might just literally just want to vibe out and watch you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got the best quality or whatever the case may be. You don't always have to be the biggest. You get what I'm saying? People can mess with you because they just mess with your personality. You might rage the most. You might have the best edits. You might have the longest long form or whatever. I seen videos 80 plus hours with over 100k views or over 1 million views. So what that tell you? That tell you that people is watching. But anyway, So I hear him say, you know, your page is all over, your channel is all over the place, this, that, and the third. He was like, we gotta move away from the let's play, this, that, and the third. You know, you need to go one way. First off, and that was in my opinion, that was destructive criticism. Because if this individual, cause then I did my own audit, my own backup audit. Once again, you could take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, or you can just listen to somebody that's on the come up, that's really don't got, like, I don't got no dog in this fight. You get what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing to gatekeep. I don't have no reason to gatekeep. You gotta think about it as big, like the bigger creators or whatever the case may be. They don't tell you everything. Like, they don't tell you all the nuances and everything that come with it or whatever. Usually they say the same stuff or whatever. But he didn't even say, once again, one of the biggest things is consistency. Consistency is not just big when it comes to your frequency of videos. Consistency is big opposed to the quality as well. How you edit, how you do things. Like, it'll be a different, like, people can tell the difference if you upload a video with less edits than you usually do. You just upload some slop and you could tell you didn't put the same effort that you put in the same videos. People know the difference, bro. Like, people would know the difference between that. So that comes with consistency too. It ain't just about frequency. So once I did, so like I said, that was just, he was like, you know, we need to move away from the let's plays. So I did my own audit. So what I found, what I seen was, like I said, it was like the consistency or whatever the case may be. And what I meant by the consistency is you can just tell that he wasn't as consistent as me, which is a newer channel, because I'm almost caught up to him on videos. I have not similar views, but once again, my channel is only 5 months old. You can see the views in my channels are more consistent to his, and my majority of my videos are an hour plus. I'm talking about when it comes to gameplay. If I'm just on my talking head stuff, I mean, of course, it's not going to be an hour long. Really? But when it comes to gameplay and walkthroughs and stuff like that or whatever, I'm simply just, you know, unloading, having fun, doing, you know, playing the game because I want to play it. So if this individual is just having fun or whatever, and they do want growth, people do want to see that. I don't think so. That's why I said it's destructive criticism to say, oh, we need to move away from this, you need to just choose one thing. No, do play what you want to play what you enjoy playing. Now, will that get you the growth that you want? It depends. I seen so many gaming channels or whatever the case may be. Like I said, you could even tell by the consistency of my channel, what am I doing different than him? You could tell that even the view, when it comes to the views of my videos, and I don't care if I get 100 views on a video, right? And my average video is an hour plus long. That's, you know, you look at your analytics and people is watching 40%, even people watching 40%, or people leaving and coming back to the video. That's a win is a win. A win is a win. So if I'm getting them type of views on a video, like, inconsistently, that's the watch time or whatever the case. And then it's about retention. It's not about the number of views. I'd rather have 500 views on a 6-hour video where 500 people watch the whole video than 100K views where people only watch 40 seconds.
Been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
listen to what I just said. 500 views of people watching a 6-hour long video all the way through, then 100K views when people just watch 40 seconds of it. Like, the math don't be mathing. So it's about, once again, and if you didn't know, it's about like the retention. That's why I said that was destructive criticism. Yes, his channel, he had a bunch of stuff. So then once again, once I did my audit, I wanted to see if he was engaging or whatever. He had a couple walkthroughs or whatever the case may be. But I'm generally doing the same thing. So what I would say to him, be more consistent with not just your frequency, but your quality, and finish the games. Make sure you got the different playlists structured. Keep going, and if you having fun, just keep having fun with it. And be intentional with your content. But when it comes to the bigger creators or whatever the case may be, like I said, at this point, and I may not be nowhere near them, but with my trajectory and the way I kind of understand things and I've learned things over the years, I know that, like I always say, I ain't even trying to be cocky, but I'm gonna be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, because I've been
Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
I've been cooking, been a chef with it, you know. Then I really got into the whole nerding out thing, learning what I need to learn. I'm not the same like other people, so, you know, I mean, everybody think they special in some type of way, but I can show you better than I can tell you. So I would say, if you in this content creation gaming, your focus is on gaming, bro, post your videos, make sure the quality good, keep the consistency up or whatever. It ain't about seeing what stick. Because the first thing I asked him, I said, what about the red bread? He was like, you know, the bigger creators gonna suck up. Bro, new people come on to the platform every day, and yes, it has a little bit to do with luck, but that's why the bigger creators that's really not trying to gatekeep and really trying to give you the sauce without giving you the sauce, they always say make sure that your stuff is good. And by good, that means the best that you can do, the best that you can make it, and just keep getting better. And then when somebody do discover you, they'll be like, damn, I ain't know people like this exist. And you know, you get your community, you get your tribe, or whatever the case may be. Because if he was to audit my channel, he was like, oh, your channel everywhere. But if you compare mine to the other guy that he was auditing, you can see that I got more flow, more motion. My channel it's better. I mean, obviously I got more subs, but still, like, you can just see that my channel is better. And why am I getting more motion than him, or whatever the case may be? I don't have the craziest thumbnails or whatever, but I understand. I don't have the craziest title either. But I understand YouTube, and I understand, especially being a newer creator, not gatekeeping, that consistency, that quality, and truly truly loving what you do and keep giving the same effort. And then when people do find you, and this guy had patience. But if you just truly just having fun and just like what you like to do, like to stream, like to put up videos and stuff like that, and the money comes second to you, hey, by all means. I'm broke, so I don't have no choice but to be the biggest and stuff like that. And I want to get paid for my effort because I deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, I truly, like, I do the damn thing. But I know this was a little different video, and just y'all, as especially it's all criticism isn't constructive. Some of it is destructive criticism. So you have to, and that's why you have to put your best foot forward and know that you're doing everything, whatever your goal is, that you're doing everything that you can do to make sure you got the best quality and the best product. But on that note, I'm out. If y'all watched this far, I truly appreciate y'all, and I hope that helped y'all out. I'm gonna leave y'all with this once again: consistency, quality, and consistently learning and working on things. Like, for instance, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Like, for instance, one of the things I started working on, or whatever the case be, if I'm gonna play this game, I'm gonna talk. Yes, you talking to yourself, but that's what makes it entertaining. Like, and then all the time, it ain't even gotta be about talking. You could just, you know what I'm saying, a let's play. Like, I used to put up on the screen another content creator literally just playing, like legit just playing or whatever. We playing the same. Might look up to the third. If y'all know who Neon Slice is or whatever, when I was big into RE4. Speaking of that, I need to finish that. I need to finish those mods. But y'all know how it is. Well, if you're a content creator, you know how it is, especially when you work a full-time job. It's not easy. Or you got another channel that you work in at the same time. It's definitely not easy. But in that being said, if you're with me this far, and don't give up, and learn the difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism. Let's get it. Let's go.